Ready?
No.
No. Good afternoon, folks. Here I am again. Going to talk about about three different sorts of things today. One of them is you hear this expression a lot: E equals MC squared. That's a formula for energy mass equivalency, and that was something that Einstein came up with, and I just wonder if how many people really know what it says. It really says energy is equal to mass times the speed of light squared. Do you have any idea how much the speed of light squared is? Well, you couldn't count it on your hands and toes. It's very fast. And what this thing means, essentially, is the energy that is produced when you do the right formula, which is the one that got the bomb going, and to figure out what the amount of energy is would be this incredibly large number. And that's what it means, is that the energy mass equivalency is when it's not energy, it's mass. And when it's not mass, it's energy. They're equivalent. You got to do some cartwheels and so on in order to get the math to take care of all of that. And if you could read up on Einstein a little bit, you could figure it out. So I just wanted to add that to the knowledge base that we might be dealing with here. And so there it is, folks. There'll be more about the atom bomb and subsequent sun-like explosions on the Earth. And it's the heat of the sun when that thing goes off. So we don't want anybody exploding it on this Earth, do we? We won't. Save it for the rocks that come tumbling our way that are as big as a house or as big as a Empire State Building, so that you can veer them off one way or the other, whichever works. And you've all seen the movie, so you know what that goes like. There was something else that kind of came along with astronomical stuff, and that is that, it's been kind of considered that there's a black hole at the middle of the galaxy, of our galaxy, that is, the Milky Way galaxy. Well, what they're saying now is there's probably 20 black holes that are invisible, of course. That's part of the nature of a black hole, and residing in our galaxy. Now, would you like to have one of those right next door to you to suck all of the light and life out of the world? No, don't think so. But anyway, that's the current findings, that there's probably statistics again. Probably 20 black holes that are in the Milky Way and could show themselves by doing what they do, what black holes do. They suck up all the energy and life and so on. So, okay. that was another thing I was going to mention today, and
Hey, Dad.
yeah.
What if any information do we have about black holes, and how do they all of a sudden recognize that there's 20?
Well, I didn't read the whole article,
Oh,
but it's statistically, and it has to do, the way you measure a black hole is that it's got what they call gravity, so much gravity that even light from explosions or whatever, they can't see. It doesn't come out. However, they're finding some other ways to kind of get an idea of a black hole, and that would be that they'll see unusual gravitational movements by close-up stars or planets, probably stars. The planets would probably be all sucked up. Does that answer your question?
I mean, yes. What is the probability of the black hole also possibly being a portal for non-human?
Hey, what?
Could aliens travel through the black hole?
Well, are you saying that could a black hole be a kind of a finger of a wormhole?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It could be, yeah. There's a whole lot we don't know about our own galaxy, that's for sure, or our own solar system. So, yeah, it sure could be. You get close enough and wow, there you go. And all of a sudden you're on another planet. But maybe if there are aliens, which there are, I'm convinced, that could be a mode of transportation, which would be a lot faster than what we calculate now. We calculate that if you could go almost the speed of light, it would take you still more than 4 light years, more than 4 years to get to the closest star system to the Milky Way, to our solar system. So, yeah.
Curious.
Huh?
Just curious.
Oh yeah. I'll have more about these rogue. It was called a rogue black holes, and you don't know how big they are, how small they are, or does it make a difference? And I'll bring more information to you next time. One of the things I would like to suggest to the hundreds of public out there watching this is that reading about Einstein through some books that are written for that purpose are not in technical language, but are in the language that we can all kind of understand, is probably a good idea. It's a good thing. Einstein was a notable scientist of the 20th century, and we're in the 21st century now. And so, even though Einstein had the formula, a formula for energy and mass, it took other people to actually build the bomb. But Einstein apparently told, I think it was Eisenhower or Truman, one of those two. It had to be Eisenhower or FDR. That he's the one that said to our people, the Nazis are are going to build a atom bomb, so you better be doing something about it. And the following 4 years, or it took about 4 years for those various places doing their work to get it done. And interestingly enough, you know, you said the government can't really hold a secret. They sure held that one. And that was it, and that's what saved a lot of our soldiers. Well, folks, I think that's about all I got today, and so I'll see you next time. And I want to start talking a little bit about psychic energy, what it is, how it's used, how it can be developed, and so on. So I'll see you then.